It was an infidelity intervention is kind of what they were planning on doing, right? With her brother and mom's son. Isn't that essentially what they were going to do?
Yeah, Jill was like, my mom and I know that her brother's an idiot. And this is her words. She's like, it might be sounding harsh right now, but he's an idiot. It's a fact. So her and her mom are aware that he's kind of a goofball. He's always been this way. And he's been married to an amazing woman for 2 years. And they love their sister-in-law, their new sister, in every way possible and think she's wonderful. And mom went by the office to like drop something off for brother where the brother works. And there was some kind of weird interaction between brother and another woman in the office. So mom was like, that felt more than friendly. That felt a little off. So she tells daughter Jill, and Jill's like, I've always suspected that he was cheating because, and she told us that he had been going out of town a lot for work. And they're like, one, he doesn't need to do that for his job. And two, we saw where that coworker that he was canoodling with by the water cooler that mom saw, they lurked and they found her on Facebook and Insta and all of these things. And one of those weekends he was out of town for work. They saw that she was at a cabin in some like lovey-dovey location, and they could see like the corner of a truck that looks like his in the background of this photo of her out in the leaves and stuff. And I was like, that's some detective work. Women are smart.
That's some serious sleuthing.
Yeah. And then instead of just being like, you busted, they were like, let's get the Bert Show involved now. Like, we need all the proof possible. So they contacted the Bert Show because they were like, we want to do a War of the Roses. No, it's not for me. We want you to take our stupid idiot brother and my son to the flower shop. So we sent him the fake promotional email to send, and he could have chose to give it to his beautiful wife of 2 years, but he chose to send it to Clarissa. Said, hoping these make you smile like you do for me every day. And Clarissa is not his wife's name. That's the canoodling hallway coworker.
What a bummer for the parents also that their son was capable of doing this. You don't want to believe that in your son, right? So we even presented to her, like, what are you going to do now with the info? And she was like, well, I guess mom and I are going to sit him down and try to talk some sense into him. And then what? Then what are you going to do? Give him an ultimatum? So what did they do?
Hi, Bert Show. I spoke to my mother and played her the audio of the results from War of the Roses where my brother sent flowers to Clarissa. We are both appalled by my brother and the fact that he would do something like this. My parents raised us to be better than this. We were raised to respect marriage. My mother actually cried when we had confirmation of what my brother is doing. I'm so angry at the heartache he is causing for my mother. At first, we were going to have just me confront my brother about it. However, after thinking about it for a couple of days, my mom decided she wants to be the one to talk to him. She feels he will feel more shame and embarrassment if she is the one who confronts him about it.
Yes.
Well, that's true.
That is true.
She has decided to be extremely firm and blunt. She is going to tell him that she loves his wife as if she was her own daughter. She will say that infidelity is not tolerated in our family and that he must end this side relationship or else we will tell his wife. If it comes to that and a divorce happens, my mother says it will be his wife who will be welcome at holidays and not my brother. My mom is not messing around when it comes to this. Hopefully, my brother will realize the seriousness of his actions and fix it immediately.
Is there anybody else listening that narked on a sibling to your in-law for infidelity? 1-855-BERT Show. I said, hey, I just want to let you know my brother is screwing around on you.
I've never met anybody like that, but I do love that she's just like trading kids like Uno cards now. She's like, I bombed with my son. He's awful, but I'll trade you this son for a daughter.
I mean, to each their own. He's clearly wrong. I don't have children, but I couldn't see myself just disowning my child for like making bad life decisions. That's next level.
Because he is in the wrong, hands down. But like, hear him out and figure out like what's going on in his life and what's going on with him that has allegedly caused him to step out. Because right now, all we have is the flowers that he sent and the card. And while, yes, that is very damaging evidence, no doubt about it, I feel like they've already jumped to the conclusion like he's cheating. I'm going to disown him. Like, if you're going to do this, then just have a sit down powwow and figure out what the heck is going on and try to get to the bottom of why.
Because even as a mom and a sister, you don't know what's been going on in their relationship for
No.
weeks, months, years. You don't know if they've made an arrangement. Who knows what's going on? So I do think you got to go on a little fact find before you start trading out kids.
Exactly. I mean, that was like, you not talk about jumping to conclusions.
Right, you
I'm
come off the
like,
bench.
Yeah.
Right, you're my new daughter. You're out.
You're right. Trash the man.
Right.
No, I mean, I think we're in modern times, so a lot of parents probably do think their kid's cheating, and then they're like, well, I'll be damned, they're in an open relationship. Like, so get with the times, talk to him. But I do agree mom should be having the conversation, not sister, because he's just going to get crazy defensive.
Agreed.
The Bert Show.